What is going on, everybody? It's me, Mark Robertson, back in today, and I'm your man for all things basketball, but you already know that. So, in honor of the announcement of the Rookie of the Month for March, who happens to be the Sacramento Kings' new shooting guard, Buddy Hield, I thought it would be good to give an update on how he's done since joining the Kings and also also to give my predicted rookie of the year ladder and who I think would most likely win it if it can when it comes down to it at the end of the year. So let's get into it. Make sure to hit the like button down below. It really helps me, really shows me that you guys are enjoying my content. And so yeah, so let's start with Buddy. He was acquired February 19th, 2017 in the trade for DeMarcus Cousins to go to the Pelicans, as we all know. Old news. Nobody's thinking about it anymore. Nobody cares about it anymore. Except for Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield has looked phenomenal. There's not much more you can say about this kid. He's looked great. And he's looked pretty good to me. So, let's go into it. Since joining, he's averaged 14.1 points per game while shooting 48.3 from the field and 42.5 from the three, which is phenomenal shooting average or numbers for a rookie. That's great to see a 42.5. I know it's a little bit less because it's also if you add the NOP, which I'm only talking about post trade to Sacramento, Buddy Hield, not the whole year, because that's the numbers that it affects us. So, he's had that. He's also had about 4.1 boards per game, almost 2 assists, almost 1 steal, which looks really good. And like I said before, if he can get a little bit more ball handling and get more to the boards a little bit more, he's going to have no problem with becoming that Bradley Beal type shooting guard that I was comparing him to before. Hopefully he gets so good that he can't be compared to anything. People are going to be comparing new rookies to him. We need that. If he's that good, then there you go. So, yeah, he's had a few 21-point games. He actually got his career high at 22 a few days ago, or a few weeks ago. It was the last Warriors game of the season. He had that big one to go along with the big amount of boards and big amount of assists that he also got. But yeah, he had that 22. He had another 22 against Minnesota, which honestly I was hoping Minnesota was going to come out harder so that we didn't take the win, but things just happen, I guess. So good thing the teams that we want to be losing are losing, stuff like that. So, and now let's move on to the rookie ladder. All right. So with my rookie ladder, the way I look at the league, I feel like rookie of the year should be somebody that comes out of this year. I know things have been different comparing to different situations, but definitely should be somebody that comes out of this draft class. Even if they go undrafted, they have the right to be in the rookie ladder, because there's obviously a few that deserve it. So, in that case, I have taken Joel Embiid and Darko Sarkic. I forget how to say his last name. Darko. That's what I know him by. Darko S. From the Sixers. I've taken both of them out. The reason why is because you look at Embiid, and Embiid, even though he's had surgery that has cost him a season, he still has had 3 NBA or has technically 1 NBA training off season and 2 full NBA off seasons. So he's already had three off seasons of training, which is crazy to think that's rookie of the year. Like, I understand he was dominant. The only reason why he was dominant is because he's been practicing for this game every time in the offseason when he heals up from these injuries, and then he just gets injured again. Like, I understand things happen for injury, but like, come on now. Like, I get that he steps on the floor for the first time this year, but like, I wouldn't have if Julius Randle had just stepped on this year and he would have been that good after because he broke his leg in his first game last year, which ended his season. If that would have happened, I would say he doesn't get the chance to get it either. And then Darko had a chance to come to the league either last year or the year before. He decided not to. That's not fair to rookies that are this year. So this is my top 5 ladder for rookies this year who either came out of this year or went undrafted this year. So let's get into it. Number 5, Yogi Ferrell from the Dallas Mavericks, who he originally got a 10-day contract with the Nets and then got waived by the Nets and then signed or got another 10-day contract with the Mavs and then had that huge game, that huge 32-point game with the Mavs, and now he's got like I think it's either 2 or 3 year contract with them now. So, and he's been starting pretty consistently now that Darren Williams is gone and Curry starts at the 2 more often. So, yeah, he's been fantastic. To be fair, he's kind of like a more productive. Not like saying Langston Galloway, who's been fantastic since coming to the Kings in my eyes. Fantastic. He's more of a faster developing Langston Galloway, basically. But Langston Galloway that's an amazing story of Langston Galloway. He's like, him and Temple have incredible stories. Number 4. Marquise Chris. There we go. I forgot how to pronounce his first name. But Chris from the Suns, who we traded. Basically, we had the 8th pick, traded for the rights to draft Papa and Scal for the 13th and the 28th. But which I thought was a great pick. I think Scal would definitely be on this ladder. Maybe Papa, maybe like at the 10, but I think Scal would definitely be on this ladder if he would have had more time to play this season. But yeah, Chris has been great for the Suns. He's been having double point performances, lots of rebounds, plays in the post pretty well, has played pretty well against the Kings, which is pretty funny because we were going to get him, so he's pretty much showing us why we should have got him instead. But in my eyes, I would rather have Papa and Scal. So, yeah. Number 3, Jamal Murray. Been playing great off the bench for the Nuggets. Very good point guard slash shooting guard for coming behind Nelson, and he's pretty much training. He's pretty much training to take Nelson's place at some point or another, because he's definitely going to become like their starting point guard with Moutier like not working out at all. I don't know what happened to him. He fell out so hard. Like, now at the end of the bench, like, something happened. I don't know what happened, but dang, he fell out hard. But yeah, now we're on to the last 2. Number 2, Buddy Hield, by far. Doesn't matter what team he was on, he still had good games. He was still a fantastic shooter. He is still a fantastic shooter. Let me rephrase that. But there's parts of his game that the one who I think should get Rookie of the Year, the one that I think came in being able to play more minutes because he got his coach to trust in him a lot faster, and that's Malcolm Brogdon. Coming out of the second round for the Milwaukee Bucks. This kid has started multiple times. This kid has won a few games for them, especially during that Celtics game when he hit that crazy double team fadeaway shot that for some reason went in, but I think Mountain Brogdon should be definitely put. If they're gonna count Embiid and Sarko, Mountain Brogdon should be top 3 in my eyes. He's been by far fantastic, like crazy good player. He's gonna be very good in this future. Probably. Well, Delvin Dova wasn't that good of a pickup for them. Terry's kind of getting a little. He's getting his age up, so I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that Malik Brogdon will probably be their starting point guard in a few, either next year or years to come for sure. So yeah, that's my line. That's my review on Buddy, and that's my prediction for the rookie ladder. If you guys have any other conversation on how you guys feel about the whole Embiid and if he should be in it, or Darko and if he should be in it, go ahead and leave comments below. I love chatting. I love talking to you guys. You guys are great. Just keep on chatting, keep on talking, and I'll keep on replying because I love to talk about basketball. Flat out, that's it. So, my pick for tomorrow, and this is because he is going to go big against the Grizzlies. That is Russell Westbrook chasing history. 42, number 42 triple-double on the line to take over the spot for Mr. Oscar Robertson. And I think tomorrow, that will be the time that he will be determined the MVP. If he gets the record, by far MVP. No doubt. No doubt. I understand Harden made a transfer from shooting guard to point guard almost instantaneously, and I understand he's been taking his team to new heights. But, the Thunder are crazy. It's crazy to watch this team, and people think, oh, Westbrook's the only reason why they're winning. Yeah, obviously. He's the only reason why they're winning because he's got good players around him that can make shots and get good boards for him, or if he can't get boards, gets good boards, get blocks with Steven Adams and Cantor, and I think he's fantastic, and I think he should get MVP by far because I think they have 4 or 5 more games after tonight. He's gonna have like 45 triple doubles at the end of the year if that's what it comes down to. What? That's more than half a season worth of games with a triple double? That's crazy. That's crazy. A few of those with 50 plus. He scored the highest scored one, so yeah. My vote, if I had a vote, Russell Westbrook for MVP. So yeah. I appreciate you guys all watching. Like I said, leave comments down below. I love talking to you guys. You guys are the best. I love talking to you guys on Twitter. I love hearing your suggestions for what you want me to research and talk about next. So yeah, just keep leaving stuff down below, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Also, remember, click that like button. Helps me out a lot. Shows me your guys' support, and shows me that you guys like watching my content. And then also subscribe for more to make sure that you guys see my my videos in your subscribe box, because I'm trying to keep that two a week going with work and everything. It's a little bit harder, but I love talking about basketball, so this is a lot more than just like a side job. It's more of a lot of fun for me to talk about this stuff. So yeah, I'll catch you guys all later, Hoop fans.